All right, folks, about 9 months ago, I did a review on some Okmo products, including those panels and this solar generator. We're going to do a little follow-up, and I want you to stay tuned because Okmo is actually doing a big sale. It is Okmo Day, celebrating that August is their birthday, and they are doing one of the biggest sales that I have ever seen. If you were ever thinking about getting one of these solar generators and some portable solar panels like this, now is the time. Stay with me now. All right, folks, thank you for staying with me. Today we're going to do a follow-up to my initial review on the Okmo solar generator and solar panels. This is a little bit in celebration of Okmo Day. So this is their birthday. August is their birthday for Okmo and their products. And they are doing a very, very big sale. If you are thinking about getting a solar generator and solar panels, now is the time. So I'm gonna put some information in the description down below. You can go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna tell you, this is the best sale that I've seen them do so far. And a year later, or more precisely, it's about 10 months later since I did my initial tests with this product, it has really overperformed. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Okay, so in my family, the Okmo solar generator, solar power station here has gotten a lot of use. It's not something that we just stuck in the closet waiting for a storm or power outage. My wife actually does vending at like pop-up fairs and things like that, you know, if you ever go to an event and they're like, oh, we have food trucks and things like that. My wife could be at some of those things, and she uses this extensively. And we have it for the power outages, but she uses it for her night markets and things like that. So while she's doing that, while she's running her night markets, she gets a lot of questions about, oh, tell us about that product from other vendors who've never seen anything like this. So she can do things like she can run a fan like that. She can run a string of lights for the night markets above her pop-up tent, her easy up. She can keep her phone charged up so she doesn't have to shut down, you know, because she does her sales through her phone. So she's used this actually quite a bit, several times a month, and it has really held up really, really well. It holds a charge fantastic. It is just amazing. Like, she'll run her fan and her lights all night long, and you really won't even see a drop in the power during that time that she does the night markets. And to answer the question, because I've gotten this before, yes, this thing is charging off the panels right now, but if you bought just the power station alone and you were maybe going to upgrade with the panels later on, you could do that, and this will charge off a wall outlet, so that you can do it either way. You can charge it off the panels, which gives you that self-sufficiency thing, that sustainability thing, especially for us homesteaders and preppers. But if you couldn't get the panels right now, you could just buy the station itself and charge up off the wall before storms. And yes, it will charge and run items at the same time. In fact, I've got a rechargeable flashlight here that I'm charging up off of it as well. So for those of us who are preppers and worried about power outages and things like that, you know, I will show you, of course, in the description, I'll put the full video of my review of this and what it can and can't do. And I also have a review of the panels here, and I'll put a link to that as well. These are two 100-watt panels. There's actually two, you see the separation there. So these are two panels, and they fold up really nice for transport or putting in your car or for camping, whatever. But I've done reviews, full thorough reviews on both of those products before, so I'll put links down below. I'm not gonna go completely into the specs on these things right now. But just to give you some ideas, right, for power outages, because we're going to continue to see that. Hurricane season's coming. Some of the things that I recommend that you get in addition to this, because it just gives you capabilities, is like rechargeable flashlights that are, you know, you plug in so that if, you know, power goes out for 3 weeks at a time, as it can after like a category 4 or 5 storm, you're going to be able to keep all your lights going. I do recommend you get some USB rechargeable fans like this one here, which I've done a review on too. And then what you do beyond that is really up to you. What kind of, you know, obviously you're going to be able to charge your phone, your laptop, your iPad, your Kindle, all those things like that off of that. You can run some lamps off of this. You can run radios off of this. You definitely can recharge up your Baofeng comm system off of this. So it gives you a lot of capabilities. But here's the big thing. If somebody in your family has medical issues and they need to have like a small, like dormitory size refrigerator for their medications, This is probably going to be okay for that. You're going to cycle it on and off to kind of extend the life of it. It'll work okay for something like that. Your CPAP machines, this is what I would get. This is what I would get for CPAP machines. Friends with asthma who have nebulizers, this is what I would get, okay? So this is something, if you have any kind of medical issues in your family, this is a must-have, okay? Really, if not this, you've got to have some way to run those things. Now, as far as the sale that's going on right now, there's a couple things that caught my attention on the Okmo Day sale on their website. And again, I'm going to put links to this using my affiliate link in the description down below. But number one was the G1000 package. So that includes the solar generator that you see over there, solar power station that you see over there, and 2 of these 100-watt panels. That is at $400 off its regular price currently. The second package I saw, now this is probably your best bang for your buck and would get you, basically twice as far as that one's going to get you, is the G2000. That is the 2,000 watt solar generator. So that one there is the 1,000 watt solar generator power station. The G2000 is the 2,000 watt station, and it also includes the SG2000P package. Includes 2 of these 100 watt portable solar panels for $700 off. Okay. Now let's say that you're on a little bit more of a budget, and right now you're just going to get the 1,000 watt power station to get you started. Totally understand. That's how I did it. That is currently the 1,000 watt power station is on sale for $200 off its regular price. Now this is for Okmo Day sale, and it's not going to be around forever. So if you're thinking about it, now is the time to do it. I really can't stress that enough, especially with the fall and storms that are going to be coming this fall. All right, folks, if you have more questions, things you want to know about the specs, what this thing can and can't do, I'm going to refer you to my original reviews, which I will put in the descriptions down below. I can tell you that, the 1,000 watt one, which is the one that I have, cannot run a space heater, cannot run a window air conditioning unit for very long. It's not designed to sustain that much draw. For something like that, you're going to need like a whole house system, which is, you're talking thousands of dollars. But you can run fans off this. You can run your little chest freezers off of this. I'd recommend you cycle it on and off every couple hours just to kind of make sure that everything stays frozen and you're not completely drawing on that all the time. But I tested it, and yes, it can do that. You absolutely can run fans. And if you don't, if you can't run your air conditioner because the storm knocks out power in August or September in your area, and it's really, really hot, yeah, air conditioning is great, but if you can't run it because you can't afford a whole house generator, then this is at least going to let you run some fans. And believe me, you're going to be thankful for that. Folks, I really hope you found this helpful. If there was anything of value in this video, please consider giving me a like. If you're brand new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I drop videos twice a week, always something related to preparedness, product reviews for things that I think preppers and homesteaders might like. I do skill-based stuff for wilderness survival, how to forage for your own food and plant medicine, how to grow your own food. And on Friday nights, we do a live chat, the Friday Night Prepper Pre-Party Show. I would love to meet you there, so pop in sometime for a Friday night live stream after you've subscribed, after you've hit the bell. Keep planting your seeds, keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge.